First up, I start with the meat. So I'm gonna go for fish on this occasion, and I always add this little chili dipping sauce. It's amazing. Generally with food prep, it's all about adding flavor so that you don't get bored. While those are cooking, I then start to make my sweet potato wedges. I cut these flat, so they're a little bit more like chips because one, they take less time to cook, only about 12 to 15 minutes, and you can add a little bit more flavor to them, plus they're a little bit less filling, you can have a little bit more, and sometimes they're a little bit like crisps. Now again, it's all about the flavoring, so I like to add honey and paprika. You could just do a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil, or you could put lemon, or you can pretty much add whatever you like. Some of you who like it hot could add some chili. There's so many things you can do, but really go for it, enjoy it, and you can change it throughout the week if you tend to get a little bit bored. Although I'm pescatarian, the boyfriend still needs his chicken, so I like to get it from Protein Pouch, which is a company I've used on my Instagram before. They send you all your meat and kind of your vegetables all packed and frozen, and you just defrost and pop in the pan. It's great because the meat doesn't lose size in the pan as it's not fully pumped of water. While this is cooking, I add some Nando sauce or some garlic or just some flavoring, and in a pan we'll pop all the green vegetables I can find, and I usually get frozen veg as it's cheaper and easier to use. I use broccoli, broad beans, peas, kale, anything green. One of my favourite things to make is a healthy pot noodle. All you need is a glass Kilner jar, as those keep things fresher for longer, generally about 4 days. Then add in my frozen veg, which has now been cooked, and I add in some other things that I want to pop in, so tomatoes and then a fish or protein, and today we're going to use prawns. Now all you want to do then is add in some noodles. You can get noodles that normally need about 2 minutes in hot water, so add whatever flavourings you like, then pop in the noodles, and then when you get to work just add some water to your glass Kilner jar, shake it all around, and you have your very own healthy pot noodle. Now it's time to dish it out, so you need yourself a load of containers. I generally have 2 and then a pot for snacks each day, so one for my lunch and then one for like a snack afterwards, and perhaps even my dinner or my breakfast. You just want to evenly portion it out and make sure you've got some kind of interest. You want to have just as much veggies, or really more veggies than anything else, and then you can plop it aside. This will do me for about 3 days here, and those are the sweet potato wedges that I know you guys are going to absolutely adore. They're really, really tasty, and obviously if you want some ketchup, then that's absolutely fine. Next we move on to snacks, which are my favourite things. These pots are from Paper Chase, and obviously you've got your standard banana and maybe apple with peanut butter, but in here we have some almonds, and a handful is literally the palm